I think, yeah, we are on the pitch.
No, will it be?
I need a second.
Someone check if this is like, it's saying live, so someone needs to check that it is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Not,
live.
no, because right now we've got no viewers.
We are live. We are live.
Off you go, off you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Irons United, live from the Sports Club, take two. We've beat Southampton 3-1. Today we've got with us a Toulouse Hammer.
I've got
Hello,
no
mate.
French, mate.
What did you think of that?
I think it was beautiful victory today
Yeah.
because we need this victory, and I don't have show the game.
Yeah.
I don't
You missed all the goals.
missed all the goals.
I actually heard
I missed
that.
all the goals
yeah.
because my friend said to me, "Can I have a beer?" Yes, we're going to.
I
the
heard
beer.
you came yesterday and you met up with Andy, the secretary from here.
Yeah,
And
Andy,
you
know
was
Andy?
and you was out last night. And you got up early this morning and you carried on drinking.
Andy Reid.
It's
And-
incredible.
yes, I know.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing the
Yesterday
interview
with
after
Andy.
I have to do my research.
Today for the victory, and
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Back home.
More drinking.
But
Yes, back
was it
home.
worth the journey for you? Despite not seeing any goals, was the result worth the journey for you?
It's perfect. See any goals, but I'm coming back home with a victory.
With a victory.
Perfect.
Yes.
Come on, you Ireland!
Come on, you are it.
And when do you come again?
Of course, as I stand here drinking a pint of rum and coke, we cannot hold that against him.
When will you
Yeah, come on, you are.
Go on, you irons.
When
Jazz,
will- when
Jazz,
will
come
you
in.
come again?
We've got Jazz on, so me and Jazz will have a sensible, in-depth conversation.
Dad?
Jazz, your talking points from that game.
He's
Oh,
coming to the next game.
and from Toulouse, he comes to the next game.
Chelsea. Chelsea. Is that the next home game, Chelsea?
No, it is Wolves. Wolves. Ooh. Getting serious now. Jazz, give us some talking points of that game.
Come on,
Obviously,
Jazz.
we've covered everything else, but you know what you're talking about.
And
So,
we're off to somewhere else now.
I love Steph. Anyway,
Actually boring, aren't you?
We've got another fella in that wants to talk.
and we got another Ed Sheeran. We got another Ed Sheeran impersonator. Hey! How did you enjoy that? How did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was brilliant. Front four were great. Weren't
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Very
Yeah.
good.
they? Yeah.
So,
What's what channel's this going on?
This is Irons
YouTube?
United, yeah. YouTube. Who was your man of the match? We'll let you go. Who's your man of the match?
I actually thought Haller, to be honest.
Haller was good.
He was terrific. And
different player today. Different player.
The two of them up front together with Antonio, brilliant.
Yeah. Played
And
really well.
Moyes hasn't given Fornals a chance, so which he just doesn't fancy him, does he? But he was brilliant today.
Yeah, he got the assist, didn't he? So 2 assists, I believe.
Yeah, so yeah.
So, yeah, brilliant.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's brilliant. We'll let you go now.
What's your?
We are Irons United.
Irons United.
Irons United. Thanks very much. Jazz. Quite attacking formation today. It seemed to be we was going out attack for the wind, playing 2 up front, playing to have the strengths. I mean, a good team to go out and attack. Even with the subs, they carried on. What is your thoughts? I mean, was you happy with the formation today, or happy with the players picked to play?
I think Dan, it's quite a serious and somber moment for me. You're gonna be like, Jazz, what the hell's going on? So
Ah,
the reason
I'm gonna bow my head.
Right. The reason I'm saying that, the amount of negativity last couple of weeks, pre-Man City Liverpool game, I think has been over the top.
Yeah.
And you know me, in the media, I've been one of the only ones who, I don't have a personal love affair with David Moyes. I don't. But what I do care about is our club and stability.
Yeah.
So he's the 5th manager fairly quickly. Say 48 months.
Yeah.
Yeah? You know when you used to go to Little's catalogues and Dan said, Mum, buy me that car. What is it over 48 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Finance.
We're talking about bigger issues here. We've gone from Big Sam.
I mean, we obviously come from different backgrounds, because for me, I had to get me dinner on finance, let alone a car.
I got a long story. My dad cut his feet on the Matchbox vehicle things, and he forgave me. But no, being serious. You go from Big Sam to to Moyes, to Bilic, to Pellegrini, to sexy football, to unsexy, to sexy, what the hell?
It's a desperation.
I only care about my club. And David Moyes came in. No, we don't want him. We want Kovac. We want Ansel. None of them wanted the job. No. I know that. And I know also they went for Brendan Rodgers. 24 months ago, didn't want it. So he wanted it. Oh, but no one else wanted him. What does that mean? So the average term in an average Premiership manager is about 14 months.
Yeah.
So even if he had a job, he would have been out of a job.
We've gone
So
from
sometimes, no, but sometimes if you haven't got a job, I think it's good because they haven't been sacked.
yeah.
Oh, Sunderland fans having a go at him. I heard Everton fans how can Everton fans have a go at him?
Yeah.
he's
So what you're
not-
saying
he's
is
not-
West Ham, where we've gone from having talisman players that get to the retirement age and they come on for a payday, you're saying we've pretty much done the same thing with managers recently, where other people don't want them and we've gone in and taken
There's two
them.
things. We can't keep changing managers.
No.
The second thing, I hate the move. I hate the ground. But we have spent money in terms of financial value compared to all the other clubs.
Yeah.
But the issue we've got, like many times you've said, it's the foundation. It's the scouting system.
Yeah.
It's the recruitment. It's the
Yeah.
data and
Going
analysis.
back, going all the way back to the
Leicester.
Academy of Football,
Leicester, 100
and bringing
million.
it up to date. Yeah.
Leicester, 100 million on training ground. We got port cabins.
Yeah.
Data analysis, which Leicester, they rarely buy a wrong player. So we have spent the money by a stupid way. Look at our owners, it's the age. I don't want to be age racist, or ageism, sorry, not racist, ageism. 78, 85 years old. Karen Brady, she just wants to suck all the money out. She's gone from... Come on! She's gone from 17 million, 700,000, 400,000 salary to 1.3 million salary today. Doesn't warrant it. The move has been a failure. We need to, from the foundations, recruit more British players. We love Pellegrini, the guck here. Where was he before that? We don't even know that. And everyone said this morning, Dan, so put my phone on. Oh, he's going to put 5 on the back. He's going to start bowing. I said, be quiet. Just chill out. Let the guy... He had 2 games in front of him. He said, how can I limit the goals? If Man City only lose by 2, then I'll release more of the players. We won today, so be fair to David. He ain't my uncle. Stick together. We're going to survive. But he's learned, Dan, he's learned. There's no time to teach him anything. In terms of...
Come on.
In terms of formation...
So aside from that negativity, today's been a good result.
Oh.
You got a young lady, she's shy. She's
Come
not
on!
Hello, welcome to Manchester United. Tell us your name.
Sam,
How do you think today went?
we won, so
We won.
great.
Standout player for you, man of the match?
The new dude, what's his name?
Bowen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what did you think about the substitutions? How do you think Noble went? Would you have substituted him first? Not
I'm
his best
Noble's
day.
massive fan.
got
Love him, but he went great today.
We've already had Ed Sheeran
No,
on, so
not
we
today.
need his
So you would have substituted him earlier for myself. It would have been the first sub for Anderson for me. Would you agree?
No, see, I'm not a big fan of him either.
So you would have stuck with Snodgrass, but Noble instead of Fornells.
Yeah.
Yeah? I can respect that. I mean, go for a CDM, yeah?
You only got to say what you thought. That's all. There we go. Ed Sheeran's
Hang on, can we just note? Right, go through. Come, just tell us, are you happy about today's result?
Very happy.
Very happy. Who would you be your man of the match?
Bowen, for sure.
Bowen.
Yeah.
What's Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran like?
And we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new special guest, Mick Hucknall. Who's your man of the match?
Oh, we told you. Hello.
Hello.
You said that earlier. Have you
No, that was Ed Sheeran. This is Mick Hucknall. Jazz, we'll get back into seriousness. So, we trailed off a bit there into past, present, future negativity, but as far as the game went today, are you a happy hammer?
happy, but just stick together. Don't personally have a day against the manager, irrespective of who he is. It's all about just attack. We can't defend. You know that. Stell knows that. We can't defend. And by God's luck, somehow, I feel we will get away with it. I said it 6 weeks ago. My prediction was 35 minutes. Come in!
We've got some young hammers coming in. Hello, boys. Tell us your names. No swear. Yeah, please do not swear.
Okay.
Right, tell us your names.
Alex.
Alex.
Joe.
Alex and Joe. Did you enjoy today's game?
Best game we played this season. Yeah.
Yeah, close to it. So, who was your favourite player today?
The new player number 17, Bowen.
Bowen. And for
Yeah,
you?
I agree.
You agree for Bowen. So, what if you was the manager, or if you was the owners looking at the manager today?
Yeah.
Would you have done anything different? Well, and we lost the white flag.
I might have kept Bowen on.
You might have kept Bowen on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was getting a bit tired, I thought. So.
So, yeah, who would you have, so if you'd have kept Bowen on, who would you have substituted first?
I don't think Noble had a very good game.
No, I
In the
I
first half,
completely
I
agree.
think he didn't play to his potential.
No, I completely agree. And he looked like he was injured, so perhaps he should have come off about 15 minutes before he did, especially before Fornells, because Fornells was the first sub, wasn't he? And I would have kept him on.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Fornals was playing well. I think
Yeah.
Haller's first goal was lucky though. The keeper spilled
Have a
it.
look at it again, son.
I think he had skills.
No, it
I
was
think he
lucky.
had
He was
skills.
lucky that the keeper dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
goal was
he's got his head
But
to.
the mindset to follow that ball on just in case, I think is good.
And how he reached it, just to get it round
It
the
was a bit of
goalpost.
a lucky FIFA rebound goal,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It's like a bit of a
Yeah.
But he got it. You know?
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
hard
when,
angle.
when we play a bit of AI, but no, he has to
You want stickers? Stickers.
Yeah. Why is that? Would you like some? Oh, hang on. Stell's ruining the interview. We've got one sticker. Let's give it to Jazz.
There you go.
So, I agree. So, who would you have swapped for Noble? Would you have brought on? I personally think Anderson. A lot of people think Snodgrass.
Yeah.
Who would you think?
I'd have probably put on Snodgrass.
Yeah. You would have gone more defensive because
Yeah.
we was 3-1 up. What about yourself?
I would have probably banged with Snodgrass, yeah.
Yeah, Snodgrass. So you'd have gone more defensive.
Yeah.
Trying to hold that back line.
When we scored the third goal, I think we like. I knew we weren't going to score again, so I think we should stay back a little bit defensive.
Yeah.
I think Snodgrass has been having some good games, and
He has. He's been quite surprised, isn't he?
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't his biggest fan when he came on, because when he got the ball, he was a bit flappy, wasn't he? When we
Yeah.
first saw it, like early last season, but he's got that confidence back.
yeah,
and
he's come on and
running.
he's become a very good player.
Yeah, he has. I agree. One of our better players.
He's probably the only player that would actually go on for tackles.
I mean, from last season to now, I think my attitude's changed from some players like say Snodgrass has got a lot better. I mean, even O'Connor, who wasn't great
Yeah.
last season, but this season maybe one of our players of the year.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Dan, you're meant to let the guests talk, you're talking.
Yeah.
Definitely saved count a lot of goals.
Yes, yeah. So Arsenal next. What do you think?
It's gonna be tough. Last time we played Arsenal, it was probably the worst Arsenal team ever.
It will be tough, but we've beat them before. If we put the best team out, play as good as we can beat them.
We can beat them.
I still don't think Felipe Anderson has been having a very good season.
I've got to be honest, I don't, but I think we gave Liverpool some problems. But the thing with Anderson is he gets the ball and he can make a run out of nothing.
Yeah.
And if it's one-on-one, he can skin you.
If you don't have the ball, if you lose the ball, he won't be like most of those players. They'll just run back and try and get it. He'll just face feint. They didn't get it.
Jim, before you go, who was your man of the match?
Go, Alex. Go on, Alex.
Yeah, good shout.
Anderson, not on his day, isn't a very good player, but Anderson on his day can change a match.
Yeah, he can. And I find he takes players away. One man can't mark Anderson. On his good day, you need 2 or 3 players, which frees up more of us for a counter-attack or to cover the back line.
Yeah.
Orange! Go on, give us an orange.
Irons and Tottenham suck. Tottenham suck.
Yeah. Tottenham suck.
Thank you.
Bless. The future. The future of West Ham.
I'm going to interview Wiggy, so you need to take over. The
All right, Stell's going to interview David Wigwam. He likes to smell pants.
Come over here and we'll talk.
We're getting now. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is where Stelios and David try and convince me to make the long trip up to Newcastle on Good Friday.
What's that? Come on. Come here. Come on. What do you think of the game?
Who are we
What's your
talking
name?
about?
What's your name?
My name's Tyler.
You're live on karaoke.
What's your name?
YouTube.
Tyler.
Tyler and...
Jess.
Don't get shy now. Don't get shy now.
I don't know what
I'm telling you, geese, Jeremy Ngakia is the Black Pele.
Well, I take that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take Pele.
Man of the match. And Ngakia.
Four
Bowen.
hours.
4 hours.
Two assists.
Don't
Don't
know.
put me in this position.
She doesn't know who the team was.
Half times.
Oh, let's not hear that.
It's just so nice watching West Ham and they... Oh, fucking hell, Jesus.
Fuck, that's cold there.
It's just so nice watching West Ham and they play well.
Absolutely.
Antonio, a beast. How is Neil from down under? How are you still awake, my friend?
Mate, Antonio is the best shit footballer I've ever seen. The geezer cannot... I love him to pieces, but he cannot control the ball.
Class goal, though.
Unbelievable.
Antonio, if he was to work on second touches, it'd be top of the game, wouldn't he?
His second touch is a tackle.
Again, Ngakia's second game in the
Are you filming? You're pointing over there, for God's sake.
His
second touch is attack.
He's once we get Ben Johnson back as well, we're sorted at fullback, can we?
That is very true. Yeah, good point.
David Moyes.
Who's doing the interview?
If you was
David Moyes,
would you keep Ngakia?
would you keep Ngakia?
If I were David Moyes, I'd be an angry Scottish man.
Why angry?
Because all Scotsmen are angry.
Mate, he's from Scotland. Like, have you ever been there?
Yeah, unfortunately so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Would you say that this is probably West Ham's best game today? Is this the best we've played?
Yeah, I have to think best performance. Like, their goal came on the break.
And do you think we're going to stay up?
Yes. That's my one comment. Yes.
You're not. You're non-committal.
I don't.
If we play like that against teams like
that,
go on.
But I want to go down.
You want to go down? Why?
Shove it up the owners. Golden
Oh yeah, but that's not good for us. Because if we go down, we won't come back for at least 5 or 6
No, I
seasons.
agree with you. But it would just. I'm now at a stage
My
where.
away season ticket will cost a fucking fortune.
Don't swear, it's a family show.
What, if you go down, you think it'll be more?
No, it'd be
It'll
be less.
That's what I'm saying. The only good thing about you going down is your season ticket
There'll
will
be
be
more
less.
away games, and the season ticket will be cheaper.
Your season ticket will stay the same because the owners, the board, etc. will say you get more games in the championship. Therefore, it counteracts, and your season ticket will be the same price.
Get back to filming.
That's why that's the reason I want to go down, because I despise the owners that much.
We all do. I think we all do.
When you
but
got Karen Brady on Apprentice, telling
on-
someone they can't negotiate, and you think, hang on, love, you paid 20 million for Andre Ayew.
Hang on, let's not dig out women though. Like, there's more than just Karen Brady on the board. Like, that's not okay. But
Well, no. Even if Brady was a man, and apparently she is, she would still be rubbish.
I'm walking away.
I'd flip her over, wouldn't I?
Ladies and gentlemen, you never think Stelios could reach a new low, but he's now talking about Karen Brady's penis.
And I'd flip her over.
And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
No, thank you for coming on. Much appreciated.
See you, gents.
Have a good evening.
See you later.
Right.
Oh, I spun the camera.
David Wigram. David Wigram, we know what you are, and we don't have to go there. He likes to smell pants. Anyway. Serious interview. Stop it.
Serious
David
interview.
Wigram, man of the match.
For me today, you see, everyone's been slagging Noble off. And I thought Noble had a decent a decent game today, and I'm going with Noble.
That's an interesting point. Not many people would agree. You know, I think Noble has been a good stalwart. You are joking. Watford are winning 2-0 against Liverpool.
David Wickham was drunk before the game kicked off.
No, but let's get this on a serious level. So you reckon Noble?
Yeah,
and I would, to be honest, I would disagree because I think
I don't think he stopped. I think he gave everything today.
Absolutely agree, he did. But in comparison to the likes of Antonio, Bowen, Allaire.
For me, you're right. It's between Antonio and Noble. But I just give it to Noble because Noble cares. And Noble was running all day long there. And he didn't stop, and he's chasing into the corner in the last minute. And that's,
I think there was a time when Noble was struggling and he was giving the ball away a little bit too much.
Yeah,
taking nothing away from him, I agree with you. Noble, ran his heart out today.
But people want to slag him off, and people are looking for someone to slag off. Even when we're winning 3-1, they're looking for someone, and Noble's a soft touch.
Well, I grant you that.
And I'm not one of those that goes with that.
Okay, so let's look at the rest of the team. What about Ngakia?
Yeah, he's a prospect. I was at Liverpool on Monday night, and Paul was at Liverpool on Monday, and Paul and I will agree that he's a prospect.
Ngakia?
Yeah. Ngakia, 100% man of the match in my eyes.
Yeah.
All day long.
Paul?
Is he what? Yeah, no, I agree, mate. 100% quality. It just seemed like he appeared out of nowhere, and we've got this great player now.
If there was a weakness, if there was a weakness today, where would you say we will?
All day long, Cresswell. First 20 minutes, he lost the ball 3 times.
All right.
If you're going to lose the ball against a team like Southampton, especially, in my eyes, you can't be losing the ball. No, saying that, in a Premier League, you shouldn't be losing the ball against even any club.
Well, this is the debate we were having just before you guys came on, because Noble lost the ball almost as many times. Would you say Noble had a good game?
But with Noble is Mr. West Ham. You've got to give him leeway.
Do you?
In my eyes, Noble will be a key part of West Ham until he retires. If he retires at 44 like Teddy Sheringham, if he retires at 37, it's different.
He was in charge.
Keep your comments coming in, by the way, people. Sorry we can't reply because we're on the mobile, but by all means, please keep them coming in.
He was in charge of that game today, Noble, from a West Ham point of view.
Let's move.
To be honest with you, I thought he had too much ground to cover today, and he seemed to be running and chasing everything. And then at the end of it, he's lunging, isn't he? Which is a little bit,
He's overstretched.
He was overstretched, yeah.
Okay. Let's look at a couple of other players. Let's look at Bowen. Good home debut.
Good home debut.
Good home debut, but even against Liverpool, when he came on, he showed it. He got unlucky because he kicked Alisson in the face with a ball, but that was it.
He should have lashed.
At the end of the day,
He should have lashed it, yeah.
if it was any other club, if it was Manchester City, they would have said he should have scored that.
Yeah.
But it's just unlucky. There's no.
And let's look at the much.
Right position at the right time.
And let's look at the much maligned, and he's been criticised all season, Sebastian Allaire. What do you think of the game he had
He
today?
had a good game today, a decent game. However, Bowen was better. Bowen was better, I think. The support players were. Antonio was fantastic today.
I agree.
But Noble covered the ground.
We've moved on from Noble. So.
No.
Because no matter who we play, Noble's going to cover ground because he's West Ham.
Now, to me, I've been protecting Allaire all season, saying that I think he's a class player. You don't become shit overnight. Going from a German league, Frankfurt, scoring as many goals as he did,
In my eyes, Iron Track
assisting
transfer.
as many goals as he did, and then coming to West Ham and then all of a sudden being rubbish. So
No, it's not. It's not rubbish. I just think you have to play to these sort of players' strengths, and outside the box is a little bit. Who's talking? Thanks very much. Right, yeah. All right, look, talk to the hand. Right. You want to eat a Frankfurter? Yeah. Outside the box, he's not all that. He's very slow, sluggish, and it's too easy to get the ball off of outside the box. Put him in the box, especially with two up front. He's your man. He'll score goals.
do you think it boosted? Do you think it boosted his game because he knew he had support today?
There is that. Anthony Baker on
Some Scottish bloke. We don't know who he is.
Yeah, exactly. He said 1 goal for Haller, 4 successful dribbles, 14 aerial duels won. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, I think you
In
can.
every position there.
You think he can what? Go wrong?
I think I think you need more from that sort of player.
But did you not see more from him today, given the game he had? He had support. He knew that he had players around him. He could knock it off, control it, etc. Whereas all season,
Yeah, he looked like he was putting in a tremendous effort towards the end of the game as well. You could see that he was as well.
All season, to me,
It's a better game because he's got support. However,
is that enough?
I do think that Bowen was better, and I do think that Antonio was better.
Antonio
always
performs.
better.
Every
But
single
his
game he
first-
plays, he
Especially on
performs.
toast.
He runs
first touch
more
is
than any other
horrendous.
player. You can tell as soon as it hits 90 minutes, he's straight down the tunnel because he's so knackered. He's gone.
Makes a good point that we only had like 33% possession of the game. Now, my question is, was that because their keeper had to spend enough time taking the ball at the back of the net, or did we not keep possession as we should?
that's a good point. So did we not keep good possession?
Possession doesn't win you games.
Well, that's
Barcelona
true.
Celtic, a few years back, Barcelona Celtic, they had 84 possession. Celtic still won, 2-1.
But do you think it was given? Do you think given that we were playing a team like Southampton, who's got a lot of skill, do you think giving away so much possession could have cost us today?
Well, I don't think we had enough mushroom on the pitch, Paul.
There's no.
Very, very naughty.
There were no mushrooms on the pitch because we weren't in the forest.
He's been waiting all season to use that, haven't you?
Watford have beaten Liverpool 2-0. Unbelievable.
Season, he's been waiting for that moment.
Go on, you were going to say.
It's a worry. I forgot what I was going to say, to be honest with you.
Calm down.
What was we talking about?
Wasn't mushrooms on the. No. Do you think they had so much possession? Do you think that could have been dangerous?
If it was against Liverpool, if it was against Manchester City, if it was against the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, we would have been punished because they are who they are. Southampton, they brought Ings on in the 60th minute, 56th minute, something like that, around that sort of time.
Here we are then.
He is their main man.
So therefore, if we concede like 60-odd% possession against Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, is that going to kill us?
No.
No,
Hang on, really?
I don't think it will. No,
I just
I
said.
don't think it will, because if we keep playing the way that we are playing at the moment, all we need to do is improve our passing that little bit more. And once, honestly, our passing lets us down quite often. And if we can get that right, if we can get that right, still, I'm telling you, we're looking quite good at the moment.
Who's at fault for our bad passing in
Well,
midfield?
There's been a few, hasn't there?
Diop.
Was that? Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. Talking about his battery. Yeah. Well, most of the players, everyone lets us down at some point during the game with their poor passing.
Chelsea. We really need to target
Chelsea are beatable.
with a young
Chelsea are beatable.
Chelsea
Arsenal are
have
beatable,
got a
Man
young
United are beatable.
side.
You just mentioned Diop. Go on, tell me why.
My eyes, Diop,
He
50
scores
pence
with
piece
his
head.
cock.
No matter where he is on the pitch, if he has a header, he has
Scores
no
with his
control.
cock.
Right, we're running out of battery. We might come back for a third time. What did you want to do?
We'll see. We'll go. Let's go for a walk around the supporters car while we're going.
Well,
Thank you
shall
very
we?
much for watching.
Thank you, lads.
You're welcome. You're welcome. mate.
Thank you. Wiggy, never thank you because you're rubbish. So,
Yeah, we was-
right, we're going to
obviously
go.
together watching the game. Absolutely.
Oh, no, what do you think of the game? What do you think of the game?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, thank you.
Have a look. We are still at Sports Club. If you're local, come and say hello. We are still buzzing. Music's good, obviously, because I do it. So I'd think that. But brilliant. 43 people watch you still.
Well, that's pretty good, seeing as we talk a load of rubbish.
Yeah.
But thank you all for watching. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You got to log in to subscribe. Oh, hang on. A quick one. Mr. Slaphead. Mr. Slaphead. Come on. It's the last one. Last hurrah. What do you think of the game today?
Good game.
Man of the match.
Hard for me, but I'd say between Bowen and who was the other one I said?
Ngakia?
Yeah.
Or
He played
Antonio?
well.
Yeah.
No, and Antonio stretched the defence. He played well, but I think Bowen. But I think Bowen played well.
Yeah, I agree. And do you think this is enough to keep us, if we play like this, we're going to stay up, or what do you think?
I think that we will stay up, and the reason I think we'll stay up is because Bournemouth and Villa have got worse run-ins than we have.
And yet Watford are winning 2-0 against Liverpool.
Doesn't matter, because I think Watford will stay up, but Birmingham. I think, but Bournemouth and I think Villa will go down.
Bournemouth and Villa. I think a team is going to nosedive, and I was thinking Bournemouth as well.
Come on, lad. Bournemouth. Yeah, their run-ins.
What do you think of today's game?
Brilliant.
Better?
Yeah, if you look at 3-0.
3-0. 3-0 to Watford.
Did we warm Liverpool up for Watford?
That's what we were saying earlier.
Softened them up.
Did we soften them up, didn't we?
3-0 to Watford. 3-0 to Watford makes our 3-2 look absolutely dog shit. We played so well. We had a couple of missed chances because of Fabianski or Flappy-Hansky, however you want to say it.
No.
But no, he conceded the first goal.
We run them ragged. That's what I
We really did.
The thing,
Possession, back to possession. Liverpool had the majority of the possession. We should have won that game. We should have.
I agree.
unfortunately, as many times as we count on Fabianski to save us, he decided to pick the worst game against Liverpool. Any other time,
we forgive him for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time.
I'd rather he had a bad game in a free hit than in a must win.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
It was just sadness to say that Fabianski. Any other game, when Fabianski would have played his normal game, we would have beat Liverpool. Any day.
Totally agree.
I think we will stay up now because I think both Bournemouth and Villa have got such a bad run-in that I think we'll pick up games like the Yids away. I think we'll win.
Yeah.
I think we'll pick up a point against Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think we might.
And I think we'll get a point. What about a point against Arsenal?
Yeah, I think we could do. Yeah,
all day long.
I think so.
If we can play as good as what we did today and against Liverpool, and we can transfer that to the Arsenal game, I think we can pick something up.
I agree.
I also think that playing 4-4-2 today made a big difference.
Absolutely.
4-4-2.
Who can argue with that?
4-4-2. Since you learn to play 4-4-2 from when you're a kid.
Right, we got to go. Thank you all. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for your input. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up and well, we're all.
One thing I'd like to ask is Slaps.
Yep.
What is myrrh anyway?
What is what?
What is myrrh?
Myrrh?
Myrrh.
What time were you?
Murder.
Myrrh. It's a valuable bar. Right, thank you very much, everyone.
We're doing the party for weekend.
We are done. We are done. Hang on.
He's 60 at time.
I would like to know how to turn this off, but Stell was gone.
You ain't 50.
Last word.
Who just fucking blew one? Oh my! That's fucking. I'm off. Thanks for watching, etc., etc. Come on, you Irons. Subscribe to Irons United and all that stuff. Thank you.
This is like my dog. That's what my dog does, farts and walks off.